Have you ever wanted to make your own endoskeleton in Planecrazy? And there's not many tutorials that really show you what you want. Well, I'm gonna make one today since I missed kind of like my whole upload schedule, including last Friday. I've been experimenting with Gorilla Tag mods, so maybe future live stream, possibly if I can figure out how to get the microphone working. I do a few test recordings maybe. Oh yeah, by the way, like the new avatar, Oh, I can't show that yet. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna show y'all what y'all are about to be building, or what y'all can make with the thing. So I'll show y'all how to make like a basic head. Like, I ain't gonna do too much into detail, but like what I'm gonna do basically is like show y'all how to make the pistons, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to like make everything else, like maybe like a little head frame, so you can kind of build off that. I'll show you how to make the pistons, and y'all can like make the eye movements. But for now, here's one thing that I made with them. This is actually my 2.0, so this isn't like a. What I mean by 2.0 is like this isn't the first one. This is actually the second model, and has way more mobility than the other one in the head. Like the eyes move. I'll show you on the old one in a second. I haven't made a video on it yet, but yeah, you can like make stuff like this. Here, I'm gonna picture it. So, as do that. He might start wobbling back and forth, as you can kind of see, but I kind of want that because he like playing the banjo. But yeah, the ears move. Pistons make the ears move. Stuff like that. The head goes left. It also turns the body. I can make his hand, play the banjo. It's supposed to be a banjo. Looks like a ukulele or something. Not that best. I'm making stuff like that, but as you can see, he's kind of playing it. I can make his arm. Oh, there's a button for that. I thought it was okay. Whatever. Yeah, this is kind of just the basics. Oh yeah, the eyelids. The eyelids are cool. As you can see, the eyelids go up and down. The eyes move back and forth. Yeah, I'll show you how to make this today. But if you copy this exact one just from the video, give some type of credit in the build. But anyway, so for the head, it's not gonna look the best, but it's gonna look, okay? It's gonna look alright for a head. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to start with just a basic, anchor block. I'm only gonna show y'all the head, not the body, because y'all can make y'all's own body with this. But yeah, go with the anchor block, just gonna move it up just a little bit so you get more space. Get a motor. Now you want to make sure it's unpowered, alright? Unpowered. Right here, unpowered. It's like one of the few Planecrazy tutorials with a voice that's going to be going at a pretty slow pace that people can understand, because when I do them, no, I can understand. I cannot understand them. But, I don't know, what I mean is I can barely know what they're doing. I have to pause the video. So hopefully this won't be too hard to follow, Should be pretty easy, but I'm going to do about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now this one's going to make the head turn left. So we want to do A, and depending on how much you want to make the head turn, make sure it's under like an 80-degree angle, so it's just like a little bit under it has to be under a 90-degree angle, because that's gonna break it if it's more or a 90. But yeah, just for this I'll just do 1.5. You can just do that, copy and paste it in the other ones, blah blah blah. Now this is basically the piston. All right, this is what's making everything move, so you can just kind of use this almost for like every single like body part on the head. Like this is literally like the source of the movement. Like no motors are powered. Like I've been experimenting like with new like endoskeleton structures and stuff, like trying to make it so like like the real ones, like pneumatic pistons and stuff, like they move using pistons, not like motors, like servos, whatever. Yeah, so now we're just gonna copy that on here. But instead of A, we're just gonna make it D, so I'll just go ahead and do this. Boom. Oh, D. There you go. Boom. So this is gonna make the head turn right. Alright. Sorry, I was making sure it was even. I should do one for now. But yeah, depending on how much you want it to turn, you're also gonna want to add more suspension. So like you want it to turn a lot, you're gonna have to add like 2 or 3 suspension. I recommend adding at least one. No, what am I saying? At least, or at most, like 4. Because unless he's doing a 360, then I don't know. Now you're gonna want to do that. And just to show y'all how this is gonna work, I'll just go ahead and do this. Wait. Alright. Okay, scroll down. Anchor block. Go here. You don't have to use scroll lock. Just use like a button that you don't like actually ever press. I just use scroll lock because I don't have F keys on this keyboard. That's a lie. I do, but I usually use them, so I use scroll lock because I don't use scroll lock. It's not a button I'm pressing unless I use the soundboard. So yeah. So I'll just show you all this in action. This should work correctly, I think. Yeah, there we go. See, now it turns using pistons only. So if you want to turn a little bit more, you can just add like 2 suspension instead of 1. But this is just gonna be like a little basic model. Yeah, like he can look like left, then he can look right. So that's exactly what you want right there. Now for the jaw, it's gonna be a little bit inspired by cybernetic. Yeah, whatever. Um, you know what? I'll just make the frame like the other one. Actually, no. I'm just gonna make y'all a basic frame for y'all to use, so it's not gonna be like too complicated to do anything. So it's just gonna look like a FNAF endoskeleton right now. All right, like that's it. Like it's not supposed to be. Y'all get it. It's not supposed to be a FNAF endoskeleton, but I'm just gonna make it look like one. For this tutorial. So now that you have that, you can spawn it again if you want to. I'm moving this. I have a cup in the way of like the building menu right here. It's so annoying. So now you have basically the head frame and the mechanism to make it turn. Now you don't have to make it this far away. You can make it as short as you want, but I recommend having at least like 4 block distance from it because you're gonna need to put something like right here in a minute, like for the body. If you if you want it to turn like mine. If you don't want it to turn like mine, then that's fine. But you can probably make a body frame and then like attach these pistons together and then attach them to the body and then basically make this but for the body so that way the head can turn wherever it wants to and then the body can turn wherever it wants to so the head doesn't control the body. But yeah, depending on how I feel, I might just maybe will make a body and show y'all like a little basics. I ain't doing arms. Y'all can make y'all's own arms. But right now, I'm just gonna focus on the head. Maybe I'll make a tutorial series. How about that? I'll make a tutorial series on like my endoskeletons. Like, I'll show you one of y'all when I'm done with this, like building this. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure this is unpowered. Unpowered both these. Actually, I'll use one because this is gonna look better like this. This is how I did it on the one I showed y'all. I'll show you all my other one. It has full curtains and everything. All right, like this. See, kind of like this. Yeah. If this is going too fast for y'all, just click like so. Like you don't want to click the settings button. I think it's going to be somewhere up here on YouTube. Do playback speed. Turn your volume off because it's going to sound really annoying. But if like you need to stop anywhere, yeah, just do that. Now I think you can. Oh gosh, that is really long. That looks way too long. I'll just do that and then go ahead and do this. Boom. Bam. Bop. Alright, that's the jaw. The frame. Now for the piston, you don't have to motor lock it, but I like to motor lock it because it looks better. When I'm talking about motor lock, I mean like, let's use a half block piston or half block, not piston. Um, Do like one or two of the jaw. You can do three if you want to, but just do like one or two and then just turn this to two and this to two. Because it looks better. For full effect, make sure that the max force is just maxed out because it's just gonna put more power, so that way most stuff won't actually like break or fail. Now it can get a little bit laggy or like broken, but it shouldn't get too broken depending on like what the problem is. But yeah, then you're just gonna want to motor lock this. You don't have to motor lock it, but I recommend doing it because it looks way better if you motor lock it. So like do all of that. Okay, ignore that. I'll just fix that in 1 second. Yeah, I should have mentioned later on or before earlier not to put 7x7 in the middle. So, yep. Then that, like, this is a completely original, by the way. Like, you can't find this anywhere else. Just to let y'all know. See, now the mouth opens. Now for my first model, um, the jaw kind of broke, and I don't know exactly why it broke. But I think it was because something to do with the motors on both sides. So I decided to fix it. I don't know why it broke, but it broke for some reason, which is weird. But yeah, like with when you do that, I'll just get rid of buttons. Right. When you do that, it kind of pulls the jaw up a little bit. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Um I don't know if I have enough room for the eyes actually. I might have to make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, you can motor lock it a bit less, but it looks better like this because like the piston's coming down from how it actually is. But I might edit a picture somewhere like over here. Just give myself a little time for future me. Yeah, you might see the image. I don't know. But yeah, also looks cool like with the cylinder. Like someone takes its joint. But that's the jaw. All right, that's the jaw. Now for the eyes. What for the eyes? Let's see. I might load up my other one. No, because then I'll lose everything here. Uh-oh. For my eyes on the other one, I had like holes in here for that, but for this one, it's just the jaw is kind of right there. I'm just gonna like bring it out. Boom. Do like one less, so two. Just one away, so 1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect. Then just go ahead and do that, 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 and then you're just gonna want to power all these off. Make sure every single motor is powered off on this build, by the way. Like, no motor should be active. Like, if anything messes up, check every motor, like, around that area where it's messed up. Otherwise, it's probably, like, a piston glitching or something like that. Or suspension, because suspension does that. Okay, now, oh, okay, 1 second. That's not good. Okay, raise this one by 1, okay? I made it too small, so just raise it up by, like, 1. That's, like, big enough. Boom. 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 Alright. So now we got that. Perfect. I wonder how good my microphone sounds on here, because if it sounds good, then that's good. But I don't know how good it should sound with this computer. Because my past videos, it didn't really sound the best, but like, I just had like a little test recording to make sure everything was working, because like, when I'm on Roblox, like, and then I have like OBS put up on my other screen, it's like it's weird because like the audio lags. Like I'll speak and then it'll just start like lagging on my microphone, but when I click over on like OBS, it goes like smooth again. It's so weird. And then like Roblox gets all laggy, but I'm here for Roblox, not OBS. So you're here for Roblox, not OBS. Just make a quick eye frame. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, boom, boom, boom. Alright, I might be getting a little annoying. Alright, anyway, there's a basic guy, you know. You want to just mark where it is, just, like blue or whatever. It's my default color for eyes. Actually, wait a minute. We don't even need this. So I'm gonna show you all how to make it with my new one, because my old eye model actually didn't even work that well. Like, it barely moved a centimeter. So, my new one, I'll show you all my new one, right? So, what you gotta do for this one, I don't really think you need to put the cylinder, but I did, and it worked, so just do it. Put your cylinders on the eyes, like that, right? It's gonna look like he has eyebrows, but those aren't eyebrows. This is gonna be kind of a big one, but it's fine. The eyes look a little disproportionate, but whatever works. Okay, boom. Now what you want to do here is you want to go here, go here, go here, boom, boom. Wait, boom. Oh shoot. I got it. I was making sure it's connected. That's not, that's definitely not good. Idea. Block. Keep in mind, this isn't like the completely finished outfit for this, by the way. Like this thing right here. I just went ahead and put a quick head together because it actually kind of looks good. But originally, it's supposed to have a helmet on. So, like, when I get the helmet, it's gonna have a helmet. I just, I'm waiting on premium. I'm waiting on premium to come through. Shoot. So, I don't know why I got premium. W's in the chat. Perfect. Wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Sorry, I just went blank. So, guys, I think the statue's a little bit broken. Unless I just don't own it, but I don't know about it. So, uh-oh. How am I gonna do this? Wait, no, it's fine. It's completely fine. Look, I just gotta do this. Look. I'm genius, guys. Look at this. Boom! Perfect. That's wonderful. Absolutely amazing. I love this. Okay, now we just go here. I kind of forgot what to do after this, but I'm sure I can make up a working way. We're just gonna use ESI. Why not? Yee! Okay, now. Oh, crap. Shoot, dang it. Not good. I also forgot. I think it goes here. Then this, just build. No. Wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Yeah. So everything should look like that now. Actually, maybe not, because I'm just gonna check this and make sure the eye moves. I forgot to add suspension. I just realized. It's okay. This is only a test. Perfect. You see that? How wonderful is that? Everything here uses a piston. Isn't that wonderful? Even the eyes. These actually move a lot more than the ones on my actual like Model 2. This is like a tutorial model. This isn't like another real model. Get this video like 10-20 likes and I'll make a tutorial on how to make a suit for this. I doubt that'll ever happen, but it might. I'm not trying to be like one of them, like, oh my gosh, please like, I'm about to starve to death. But I'm just saying, man, like, give me like 20 likes. And I'll make a tutorial on the suit. Mainly because I'm too lazy to make one without needing a goal, but yeah, 20 likes. Whatever works. Whatever y'all want. Just comment an animal down below, and the most liked comment will be the suit. Only if this video gets 20 likes. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy, alright? That ruined the whole purpose. Idea. Oh, no wonder it ruined the whole purpose. Forgot to add this back. Now it'll work. Think, hopefully, maybe, should, possibly, could. Boom. It works. It's gonna be a little wobbly, but it looks good. Now, it won't be as wobbly when you do this. Now we're gonna make the other side. That makes it turn the other way. And that one's gonna be cute. I wish I was able to use mouse controls. So, like, I could put my mouse over here. Like, I want to do this with the piston, not the motors. I know I could just use motor too, but what's the point when when I can make a whole new mechanic for making animatronics? You know what I'm saying? In Planecrazy specific. Like, this place existed for years. When I say this, I mean Planecrazy animatronics. Like, I have never seen anyone ever make an animatronic using pistons besides myself. I swear, no one has done it. And if you see another person with it, it's my friend that I made one for him on his account because he's gonna be good on his account, and I made one for him. So, yeah, I'm the only one that knows how to do something. Well, not the only one that knows how to do it. I'm the only one that has one like this. I feel like I would have seen it by now. Like, I'm not the first one with an animatronic like this. I'm definitely the first one with the one that uses this mechanic. Okay. Boom! It's gonna look like he has ears. Those aren't the ears. I can make out ears. Maybe. I'll make, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Woo-hoo. I'm gonna do like 1. I had to get somewhat of a video out, so, like, I just kind of made a tutorial. Because I didn't want to leave y'all empty-handed with nothing to watch. Because if I did that, then I'm probably going to get sued because I'm making y'all stay bored. But I did it wrong. That looks even more wrong. What happened? Wait, what happened? Oh, I built it 1 over. Uh-oh. Okay, ignore that, guys. Just ignore that. As you can see, it already looks like an animatronic. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted, right? Right. Piston! Boom, bam, bop, boom. Bro, imagine like the springs where that would be pretty cool. Like you could like slowly extend the spring, or like you could like majorly like have it shoot out like they do now. Like, that should be an update. You know what? Rip G needs to add a motion sensor. I can make this build 100 times more complicated with motion sensors, but it would look so much better. Because it's gonna be like the actual things, like air passes through, but instead of air, it's gonna be a block passes over something, and it just activates the piston, just like boom. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you, I did it again, dang it! I did it again! Stop doing that, and it's messing me up. Man. It's still the wrong way. I'm gonna make this like raw footage for y'all. Like, there's nothing really you gotta like not miss. Like, most of this like tiny little bit of like editing with like pictures and obviously the end card or whatever you want to call it, but nothing else gonna be edited. I just forgot the. No wonder it's so low. I keep forgetting something. I either place it on the wrong block, or I forget a motor, or I forget to unpower motor. Um. So I kind of went ahead and kept building because I didn't realize OBS stopped recording. So I was just talking to no one because OBS stopped recording. So as y'all can see, I added a little more than just the eyes. So yeah, I just looked back at the footage where it just stopped, and I saw I was getting done with the eyes. So yeah, you want the eyes just mirror this to here. You know, I'll show you everything. Just make that. You can make these whatever keybinds. Everything, every motor, unpowered, right? Every single motor. So for the eyelids, um, that's so that kind of makes me mad. So just make like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 one halves right here. Or yeah, half blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like 4 half wedges right here, you know? Make sure they're one block under this, right? And then you just want to connect it with like a half blocks. And then 3 right here, and then a hole, and then just a block right here, and then that leads down here. You have to make it right here in order for the eyelets to work, okay? You have to have them right here. Like, the motor has to be right lined up with the middle of the eyes. So it should look like that, and then it should work like this. Okay. The eyelid should close open like that. And the eyes should move like that. If you've done everything correctly. Sorry, that makes me kind of mad because I thought I was actually like recording and everything, and I just wasn't. That makes me mad, man. Because I was speaking a ton too, and then it just stopped recording. So like, if I see anyone with this, oh yeah, make a body. So I know I said I wasn't gonna make a body, but whatever. So just make like a T like this, right? It's gonna be 2 1x7s, and then just sorry that I know something. 1x7, 1x7, and then a 1x4 on the bottom right here. Basically, just make a cross with on the top, and then unpowered, and then this. Yeah, sorry, that kind of just, kind of maybe ruined it a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, and then you want to have, like, the trails like that, right? Like, a trail, like, kind of that goes out a little bit and then down. And then I'll show y'all why in a second. Let me just, make this a little bit different. I just gotta add a suspension. Actually, you know what? Minimum of, I changed my mind. Use a minimum of 2 suspensions. Because it allows for way more mobility in the head and the body. I think this kind of uses the same mechanic as like a Takeshi Cyberman. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think so. Like Cyberman Thunder Skeletons or something like that. So, I saw a dude make his own. It was pretty cool. I want to make one so bad. I want to make an animatronic, like a real life animatronic so bad. So far, Planecrazy is my only way to do it. Like, make an animatronic. But yeah, if y'all ever in your life seen the channel Springlock Plays, that used to be me before it got deleted. That was my old YouTube channel. Like, it sucks too. Like, I wanted to do YouTube for like 6 years of my entire life, and now I'm doing it. Now I barely upload. I wasn't able to upload for a while though because of computer issues. But was that one block? Yeah, one block. 3 out, right? 3 out. Yeah, that makes me so mad that OBS stopped recording. I think I might have accidentally threw my mouse over off the screen and pressed the button on accident trying to build, but that still makes me mad. I should do this till it looks good. That was a little too much. Perfect. So now, if the head turns to a certain amount, look. The head turns to a certain amount, the body turns, see? You can change the amount that this happens at if you just add more length to the piston. So instead of, I think I have them at 1.5, I'll just make 2. Like every single piston, by the way. It should double it, because 2. Double. Right? Now, it should move. Now, if the head starts wobbling kind of like that and it won't stop, just hold both A and E down and then it'll just stop. See? Like, it kind of stops it a little bit. But yeah, it should be able to move. Like, the eyelid should be able to go down. The eyes still can still move. Yeah, the eyes should be able to move left and right. The mouth should be able to go down. The head should be able to turn left and right, along with moving the body left and right. Yeah, that's it so far. That's just the basic movement. Now, yeah, I'll let y'all do the arms, but maybe future tutorial, maybe just maybe future tutorial on the arms. I don't know if it got into the footage I said earlier, but like give me like 20 likes maybe, and I'll make a tutorial on like a little like head suit for the head, maybe not the body, but maybe the head. So when I'm like, I can do that, and then like the top comment will be like the animal that I'll make it based off of. Trying to make a fox as my old one that I'm going to show y'all in a minute, but it ended up looking like a rat, so I just made it a Chuck E. Cheese reject. Wonderful, right? Wonderful. Just amazing. Wonderful. Sorry, I was closing something. So yeah, I'll go through it again and I'll let y'all see everything. So every motor that exists on this should be unpowered. Nothing should be able to move by motors. The mouth should be a little bit motor locked, Should be motor locked into there. You're gonna want to delete a block right there. I might delete this whole thing if you, do it like how I did, but just replace those blocks and put the motor lock there. Add one here, add the pistons. Make them any keybind that you really feel comfortable with using. I use mouse button 1 because it's easier to control it. And then, add a motor right here. And then the jaw should be connected using one motor. You can add like a cylinder on the other side to make it look like another like hinge. You can make the jaw look however you want to. I just recommend it like this because it looks better and it's cool. And stuff won't touch it, really. Then you want the head. So the head, unpowered. Any button that you don't really press. Same for this one, unpowered. 2 suspension. You don't have to edit them if you want to. You can edit like the configurations. I don't because it's fine the way it is. unpowered, both these. Then this, um, you know, D or any button that you want, make the head turn. Make it 2. Well, you can change however you want it to. You can also edit the amount of pistons. Like, I just use 4 for this tutorial. You don't have to do 4. You can make, like, as many as you want. Make it everything. You can make every piston, like, maximum force. Yeah. This doesn't have to be that far out. Like, as you see, I made it really far out. It doesn't have to be, but, you can make it shorter if you want to. You can have, like, a 1x4 instead of 1x7, but I just made it short, because why not? The head should kind of look like a FNAF endo skeleton head. Like a skull or whatever. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be 9 blocks, and then 3 right here. And then, or 4, 8, 9. 9 blocks high, 9 blocks wide. It's like a square. And then here, 1 block up, 1 block up, unpowered as usual. And then this can be any button you want to close the eyelids. Now, another thing you can do, if you want it to, like, kind of have the eyelids go from, like, up here to, like, down here, like, like, half circle. What you can do, and just, here, I'll just use W and S for a, well, demo. So, if you want it to kind of go down a little bit, you can, wait for that to go away. So you can make it go down just a little bit like that. Like that, kind of make them seem like a little bored or angry. And you want to fully close it, you press the buttons at once. Yeah. So, also the bouncing back and forth with the head kind of makes it look cool, in my opinion. You don't have to use these if you want it to kind of, like, pick up a little bit sooner. You could probably use, like, cylinders or whatever. Just make sure nothing can really touch them. Yeah, and then the eyes only have 1 motor on the bottom, 1 motor on the bottom, and the eyes. I recommend marking the pupils. It kind of looks better. Now, you don't have to add a cylinder if you wanted to make this a little bit, like, shorter, like, yeah, if you wanted to make it a little bit less taller, you can just add a block, like, right here. Like, you just add one there and attach this. I can't attach that to that block right there instead of this, and it'll most likely work the same. Like, trust me. So yeah, and then you want to do all that, And you got all this, you do this, You got the suspension, then you got piston, the motors. So it goes up and around, and it all connects to the back right here, right? Which I'll get a good look at everything, like, from the top. Like, you can kind of see sideways, which I'll see above. My stomach just made a really weird noise. So boom, I'll let y'all get a good look at everything right there. You can pause right here if you need to. Or I'll go ahead and do this. Wait. Boom, now y'all can really see everything. Yeah. So, and then just like a basic little T for the body. You can place the pilot seat wherever. But yeah, that's basically that's the tutorial. Have any questions, comment down below if you got any questions for me, like you need, like, me to go over something again in, like, a future video. But yeah, for now, I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show y'all where is it? Piston it up. I made a whole working curtain system for this. Tutorial on that maybe soon. I can make one for y'all. Now, the only problem is with the curtains, okay? It gets super laggy. Like, parts move super slow. Yeah, you can kind of go ahead and see, like, the frame for the old one. Like, I use the same model for most of it, and then the arms have pistons and stuff in this. This was more rather based off of the cybernamic endoskeleton, or the mech, whatever you want to call it. Not to offend too many people, hopefully. I calling it the wrong thing. Yeah, but like the curtains have like actual like curtain motion. See, it looks like he's looking at us, but he's not. It's just the way it is. Promise. But yeah, then like the head turns. It only turns one direction, but I resolved it using a suspension so it can like kind of bounce in the other direction. But yeah, see, it's like super laggy. And then the mouth, once open, it'll never close back. Like look, I don't know how that happened. Wait, what? Wait, it's doing what it's supposed to for once? No way! Wait, the mouth is working. You usually see I have a propeller right there. It's supposed to like push it up, but um, I guess it's wanting to work for once, which is nice. Now the eyes, as you can see, what I was talking about earlier, like it kind of goes to the back, and it just barely moves. I say barely, I mean barely. Like it don't move for anything. Oh wait, I was pressing hard. Like you can see, it's kind of at an angle now. But yeah, it doesn't. The eyes don't work. The eyes barely move for this one. Now, what does work is the eyelids. Hopefully, by the next time I make another video for this, like one of these, it'll you know, some like I can show y'all like how to make everything else. But here's the ears for this one. They are actually attached to the suit. They're not attached to the endoskeleton like my other one. Oh, yeah, the arms. Yeah, look, the arms move perfectly. Mostly full mobility, not entirely full mobility, but see they're moving. And right there, you can see they use pistons. Pistons. Look, I can turn that light off and it'll not appear the text anymore. I don't know why it's still appearing. That's why. It shouldn't be appearing still. I don't know why it is. I don't know what that. Well, here's that light's coming from. Oh well. But yeah, and it has a few other movements, but it's too laggy, and I'm not gonna show y'all yet. But just picture the arms kind of move up, like forward up, and then they can like the arm with the microphone, like the right arm, can move up, like bend up, and then the one without it just goes down, like it'll go down. Now, before I added the curtains, before it was all laggy, it did some other cool stuff. Now, here, I'm gonna show y'all this. Since this is kind of like an endoskeleton based, like, video with, like, tutorials. I tried making my own, like, showbiz pizza, like, one. Here it is. I don't know why it's so wobbly. Why is it so wobbly? It's never usually that wobbly. Now, this used to be, like, the thing I thought that was cool, like, when my build. I used to think this was my coolest build. Bro, it sounds literally like the pissing movie when I'm spamming my keys. I don't know what the eyelid. Oh, F. All I think about these eyelids is like kind of mess the eyes up. Well, they didn't do it that time, but sometimes they do. Now, since like I said, this is kind of an animatronic based thing. Hold on, I'll get to this one in a second. All right, that one's gonna be there in a second. But if I go over here, I got Bonnie. I made a custom Bonnie. It's just completely custom, all right? So it's not like based off FNAF or anything. Well, it's Bonnie, so it's gonna be based off FNAF. What I mean is, it's not like supposed to be like Bonnie from FNAF 1. Like, I know what he looks like. It's just my own custom variant. Think of Baddington, right? Think of Baddingtons, kind of. Like, he can be, like, kind of angry. But this one is, like, a full suit. And look, I'll show y'all in a sec. It does the same one. See, like, you can blink. The jaw opens surprisingly well for this one. So yeah. It's page down. Yep. All right, now M N. Boom. Sure. There. So see, it uses the same endoskeleton as that showbiz one I used, or I showed y'all. Like the exact same one. And then the jaw you see kind of is in it. Oh yeah, the jaw uses pistons, by the way. The jaw for this one only uses pistons to move, see? Which is also pretty cool. Like, it wasn't my first design, but it was a design. And it worked, so what can I say? Now, another cool thing about this one is that the eyes pop out. Delete. Boom. He looks sad, doesn't he? He looks like a sad dog. Ah, there reveals it. Yeah, I can make it like start sparking. It looks like he's crying, but he's not. It's supposed to be sparks. I see where people come from when they say it looks like he's crying, but what is it? Oh, that's not it. So, oh, scroll. I can't know that. Yeah, so now like you see like the thing comes off. Yeah, those are supposed to be sparks. They don't look like sparks at all. But yeah, my withered Bonnie. So I have a more broken down version you can see. Now I like the new shader update with Planecrazy. All right, it adds some cool stuff to it. It's like I can turn the eyes on, off, on. That's like the spark thing, as you can see. Now the endoscopes on this one's rusted, so if I do, shoot, I gotta fix that. This looks even more broken. I realized the jaw broke. The jaw is completely broken. Why is it broke? What happened? Yeah, look at that. It's like it'll start sparking out of the jaw when I try to use it. Oh wait, that kind of looks better. And so does it spark out of there too. See, it sparks out of every single area because it's supposed to be withered. The ears kind of just hang there, but yeah. Then I have my own like little custom animatronic. I'll show y'all everything like my other builds maybe in another time. This one, it's not as cool as Bonnie, but Bonnie is basically a reskinned version of this. Okay, it's like a custom wolf animatronic. All right. So yeah, it's like it's supposed to be a custom wolf animatronic. I don't know what to call him, but he exists, so that's all that matters. This was my first suit, by the way. It's my first suit for it. Probably see the resemblance for Bonnie, but yeah, think of it. It kind of looks like a dog now. Yeah, like the eyelids for him don't pop off like Bonnie, but he still has an endoskeleton and stuff. It's probably my most advanced endoskeleton, by the way. So yeah, so if only I had like a show for him to like perform to, bro. Like that'd be sick. This also reminds me of like a Studio C Chuck, like Studio C Chuck E. Cheese, like endoskeleton kind of. Like you see what you know? If you know, you know. You're like yeah, you get it if you get it. If you get it, you get it. Like it kind of looks like him. Now I like when he like bobs back and forth because he's rocking back and forth like on a chair. I might add, you know, that's a perfect idea. I'm gonna put him on a rocking chair. Perfect. That's what he's gonna be on. He's gonna be on a rocking chair. Now, I'm not gonna put a curtain with this one because that's just gonna ruin it, half of it. But anyway, that was the tutorial and like a little bit of a showcase on my animatronics. Feel free to ask questions in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need help with any like thing on the tutorial, I'll most likely reply if I see it. But anyway, also rate my new avatar, please. Um, yeah, that's I guess see y'all in the next video. Click 2 videos that show up on screen right now, and like press that little middle button. Subscribe. Press the red button. I think it's red. I don't know. Black maybe. Whatever color it is, just make it like gray or white. Like it, please. Please like the video. Watch the video. Okay, bye bye. I'll see y'all in the next.